Hey guys, Neely here. I'm coming in today to give you a recipe roundup. I've been wanting to do this video for a while. If you remember a while back, I did a giveaway of some collagen from Amandine Natural Products. They sponsored a giveaway when I hit 10,000 subscribers, and they also sent me this giant container of beef gelatin. This is different than collagen in that this actually gels like Jell-O. Collagen, the collagen peptides that I've talked about before, you can stir those into cold or hot liquids and it just dissolves, it doesn't gel. But you can also use gelatin in recipes that call for something gelled like a Jell-O or other things that I'm going to be talking about. But you get the same great health benefits from the gelling version as you do from the collagen peptides. It's just depends on what recipe you're doing and if it needs a gelling effect or not. So I pulled together a few recipes, a lot of ones that I've tried that I'm going to show you guys, and then I'm going to put a list down below of other ones that I want to try that look really good. And definitely let me know down in the comments if there are other recipes that you have tried with gelatin, and if you liked them, please share them, because this can be kind of a hub for lots of ideas to get this wonderful nutrient in our diet. And this is super cheap. It's buying the gelatin form instead of the collagen is usually cheaper. So if you can find ways to work the gelatin into your diet, into the foods you're eating, it's a great way to get all of the nutrients and have a little bit lower of a price tag. So the first recipe that I'm going to talk about is my sour lemon gummies, and I did a recipe years ago about it, and then recently I kind of re-edited that video and added it to the end of a video I was doing, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago. But here's my cute little bunny sour lemon gummies. They're super easy. I sweeten them with stevia, so there's hardly any calories in here. It's mostly just lemon juice and stevia and the gelatin, of course, and they're really hard. They're less like a Jell-O and more like a gummy snack or something. So these are really fun and great if you're, trying to keep your calories low and you just need kind of a refreshing little snack. So I will put up in the cards the link to the video where you can find this recipe. I also like to make that same gummy recipe with leftover fruit juice that we might have around the house sometimes. Like if we have people over and they bring drinks and there's leftover juice afterwards. I don't love giving my kids just cups of juice to drink. I just think it's a lot of sugar for them. So one way to use it up and in a form where they're not getting a huge amount at a time is to make gummies out of the leftover juice. And what I do is I just use the same recipe as my sour lemon gummies. I add stevia. You do want to add more sweetener to the recipes. If you just use straight juice, it's not sweet enough. It's really interesting how once it's in gummy form, it doesn't taste as sweet as when it's in juice form. So you do want to still add the sweetener, and I add the citric acid that gives it that nice sour kick, and the kids really love it. I have these little Lego molds. I have the little Lego guys that are really fun. These ones, if I can find them on Amazon, I will link them down below, but I have all kinds of little different molds. There's the little hearts. These ones from IKEA, and they're really cheap at IKEA. These that the kids call worms. I think the ice cube trays that I used are for a water bottle, so you can make ice cubes to put into a water bottle, but the kids love that they're worms. And the kids really enjoy these. They just, munch on a few at a time, and they don't get a huge hit of the sugar, but they still get to enjoy the juice, and I'm not throwing it away. I hate to waste things, try to use them up as much as I can in a healthy way. The next recipe is one that I just tried yesterday. It was really good. It's these super dark chocolate truffles, and you can see this is another one of the cute little ice cube trays I have. These little flowers, they're really pretty. And these ones are also from IKEA, these little flowers. And these are really great. They are similar to the skinny truffles from THM in the THM cookbook, but the ones in the THM cookbook are more like a milk chocolate, and these are more of a dark chocolate. They're not made with coconut oil. They're made with coconut milk plus like 100% chocolate bars, like baking chocolate. So they're really, really dark. So if you like a dark chocolate truffle, they're really good, and they just have a really interesting texture. Like they're soft, they're a little chewy, they don't melt in your hands like skinny chocolate or coconut oil chocolate would. They're just, yeah, they're different. They're not quite like a truffle like you would get at the store, like a Linder truffle. They're really good, and they combine the healthy fats from the coconut milk as well as the gelatin, so there's a lot of nutrients packed into these truffles. The other thing that you can do with gelatin is use it for chocolate mousse. This is a recipe that I found online for a paleo mousse. Uses coconut milk and dark chocolate, and it's just, I tasted it this morning and it's just absolutely amazing, super delicious, and again, full of the really healthy fats from the coconut milk and then also the gelatin, so it's like a really decadent treat, but you can feel good that it's got a lot of nutrients in there as well. The next recipe that I wanted to tell you about, I don't have to show you, I actually made it a few years ago. The recipe is for bulletproof gummies, bulletproof coffee gummies. We were going to be going on this overnight camping trip, and I wasn't going to have the ability to brew a cup of coffee in the morning, but I didn't want to deal with any caffeine withdrawal since I was drinking coffee regularly, and so I made a batch of these gummies before we left, and in the morning I was able to eat a few, and they were yummy and satisfying, and I didn't have to deal with the caffeine withdrawals at all. So they're really good and great for like travel or anything like that, or camping trips. So those are all the recipes that I'm going to mention, but I'm also going to put a list in the description of a bunch more that look really good that I'd like to try, and definitely leave down below in the comments any recipes that you've done that you really liked that included gelatin, or any that you'd like to try if you found some that look good. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you down in the comments. Bye guys.